Hello everyone, LRon here with part 21 of my NGN Dark Souls run. So now we're going to have to make that jump there to the left. Yeah, it's kind of a fun jump, I guess. And got it on my first try this time, but that's certainly not always the case. Don't feel discouraged if you fail to get it. I think it took me 4 times the first time. So now I need souls because we're going to get some large titanite from the crestfallen merchant who's sitting there and probably nodding off right now. So we're going to eat and eat and eat. And now we can see what the story is. I guess we already know what his story is. He's basically a version of me that gave up at this spot and is just sitting here and waiting to go hollow, and is kind of just cashing out, selling everything that he collected in his tenure as the Chosen Undead. And so now we're coming down here with a very Demon Souls Area 1-1 style staircase. I sincerely doubt that we would be able to safely drop all the way on that one. I know that the Demon Souls equivalent has that problem. Even if you've walked down half the way, it's like, oh, yeah, I could probably make it the rest of the way. Nope. Yes, that certainly gave me a Demon Souls flashback. I wonder how Stockpile Thomas is doing. Yes, my target audience probably doesn't know Stockpile Thomas. Stockpile Thomas is basically the infinite box. They had an NPC do that job instead of a tool that you can purchase that attaches to the bonfire. And actually, a combination of your interactions with the blacksmith right next to him and him was how you would duplicate items in Demon Souls. And so, yeah, the duplication was a little more involved, but you could duplicate anything that had a count. So you could duplicate arrows, upgrade components, everything. Boss souls. Well, you had to be careful with boss souls, because if you had 99 of a boss soul in your pocket and 99 in your Stockpile Thomas stash, then when you pick up another one, it will cycle to 0, which made me have to play NG++ to get the first boss's soul again. Because I needed that one stupid soul to get the all the unique weapons achievements, because I, for whatever reason, didn't craft that that weapon in NG, and I was saving all the crafting for NG+. But I did something to mess up my ability to do the NG+. Oh, yeah, killing that boss. So, for whatever reason, the traps decided to reset at some point while I was in there instead of when I hit the bonfire, which means it won't be reset again. So technically speaking, we could just reinforce here now that we've got all those special tools. But for whatever reason, I'm pretty sure I go down to Andre and do that all directly with him. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna upgrade these guys. So now that we're done with larges, we're going to need chunks, and the best way to get chunks is from the Dark Wraiths in New Londo. Yeah, New Londo. Now these are not the these are not what I've been calling standard wraiths. The quote-unquote dark wraiths are really more like shadow knights. They're the guys that will eat your soul with their special energy shield thing. So now we're making our way back up the shortcut. And as you probably noticed, that double fight with the lizards was a lot tougher than having to fight one. And so now we're going to loop around here. And we're going to kill one crossbowman. And then we'll be ready to fight the boss. So this boss, it's relatively hard, but slow. I want to say 7 out of 10 of your deaths will probably be being pushed off the edge of the world and not, getting killed on impact. Because this is a very small arena with very few spots to catch you, and he is quite a pusher. So I decided to start off with my more powerful pyromancies. Might as well, because he's still trying to run in, so he's not gonna do anything. And he's certainly tall enough for us to tumble under his legs, so we want to use that to our advantage. Although, watch out, because he could still grab you mid-tumble, as he just did. So you gotta be careful when you choose to do that, depending on what action he's committing to. Because he kind of shows his cards, based on what hand he lifts. If he's lifting his axe hand, he's not going to switch and grab you. And if he's lifting his empty hand, he's not going to switch and swing at you. So you'll know what attack he's going to do before he actually does it, because his call signs are very easy to read. And this guy is made of pure metal, so we're just melting right through him. And so we only need to hit him one more time, so I'm going to just toss it and not drink. So yeah, don't feel bad if you lose a couple times. It's very easy to lose to this guy, even when you are good, because, if he does happen to push you over the edge, there's really no way to resist that. So now we are in Anarlondo. So if you want to get back to Sen's Fortress, you can just talk to that guy and he'll catch you another lift. And so now I'm switching back to composite. And I think I may have been a little too far when I was trying to headshot this guy. These guys are headshotable, but it might have also been the angle. So if you hit him directly in the shield, that's obviously not going to do anything. And then I may have went basically past his ear or something. I may have just completely missed, but I said, okay, screw this. With our plus 10 Baldur's Side Sword, this guy's going to die in 2 or 3 hits, so there's kind of no point in worrying too much about him. And these guys are worth 1,500 each, so 1,500 for 3 strikes of the sword is a pretty good deal for those of you who want to legitimately farm. Although if you're legitimately farming, you might not be plus 10 Baldur unless you have farmed quite a bit in the Blighttown with the leeches. So, and luckily their aggro radius is kind of pathetic, so I was able to shoot one in the head and the other one stayed put. That's it for this video. I'll see you next video. Good luck, have fun.